Hello and welcome to another update video on Bonk. So we are here still, on the 4-hour Bonk chart, and we are still tracking a potential diagonal pattern to the upside from this swing low that formed in April. Yeah, this is a potentially meaningful swing low that formed around the 7th of April. What we can track from this swing low is a 5-wave move up that might be in developing. But obviously, at the moment, we're still in the correction. Now we're at a potential turning point. Just looking at this structure as it is, we could have formed here a 1-2 setup. Really good reward to risk ratio for a long trade. However, I'll share with you the problems that we have with this setup in a minute. The overall idea is that if this swing low from September holds, we can say this was a wave 1, this is a wave 2. Yeah, the third wave is now unfolding and is unfolding as an A, B, C structure, and the C wave is 5 waves, and we completed waves 1, potentially wave 2, and then this should take us higher like that to 49672 and maybe higher, then a wave 4, then a wave 5. That gives us a proper 5-wave move to the upside. However, it's very important to understand that the pullback that we are witnessing here is very deep, sharp. It's a 3-wave move, but we're currently right at that point where it's likely going to fail if it goes any further to the downside. I'm talking about the upside reversal attempt, right? We have a breakout attempt and a pullback. That's what we want to see. But the pullback needs to hold a higher low, or the progress is done. It's gone, progress is gone. And so if we go any further to the downside, then we're falling back into this pattern of a B wave. The question is then, can we actually hold that 78.6 retracement level then at 15002? I'd say the probability for that is not the greatest if we break below the September low. Anyway, there isn't going to be anything immediately bullish left if we break below the September low. This is a possible reversal attempt, and we need to pay close attention to it. But as I said, this has some problems because actually it looks nice, right? Actually, we have a 5-wave move up. Nice, that was a perfect upside impulse. The intention is there, and the chart is prepared, and this thing would probably go to the upside if the overall setup, hadn't formed in September. I mean, September is just not a great month for cryptos in general. So this is a reversal attempt, but it's always the pullback after the reversal attempt that tells us the truth. And I have to say, I'm not impressed by this upside reaction. I am not impressed. This really needs to hold. We're already at the 88.7 retracement, which is already very, very deep for a wave 2. So any further downside will likely lead to invalidation. That means the 1-2 setup is broken, and we will need the next evidence for a low. We have evidence, yeah, but obviously evidence is not certainty. So, and then if I consider what I see in the sector, very deep pullbacks, right, and no immediate upside reaction, and generally a very slow market, I'm not sure if it's going to hold. So I'll keep you updated about that. Anyway, the levels are very clearly defined. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure you follow us also on X for additional updates, news, charts, and all sorts of things. You also find some news here, yeah, charts that we don't normally cover on YouTube, and so on. So yeah, see you over there. Link is in the description and in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.